You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me, and I'm like you. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy.
Hi Felters, and welcome to October. How are you? Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you are new. My name is Philippa. I am a needle felter and I run a small business with various avenues such as Etsy, courses, kits, things like that. So yeah, October, it's actually the 11th of October already, and I haven't picked up the camera because it's been kind of nice to have that little break, which I talked about before. I have been procrastinating over a few things. I've finally done my sheep baubles. Well, I say I've done them, I haven't finished the kit or anything, but this is the second kit that I'm going to do. It's a real absolute beginner kit because you start with this one, no eyes, no mouth, really easy. Go on to that one, practice the eyes, and then go on to this one to do the horns. So that should be out soon. Obviously lots to do with it, to print up the stickers. I'm going to be trying to do just videos for them, so I don't have to print out instructions. I really am a lot happier doing videos for things rather than writing out PDFs for everything. So yeah, don't know why that took me so long. I did my pumpkins video, the pumpkins are up there. I did my conkers and acorn video. I have got a lot of video ideas in my head at the moment, and that sort of makes it worse because and I found a sort of panic as well. Like my Posh Pumpkins is going to go out in a couple of days, but I really worry that someone else will come out with the same idea sooner, and then you go to put yours up and it's like you're copying. The fear of copying is like huge sometimes, but you know, I try to research things as much as I can. I get ideas off Pinterest all the time, but not off needle felted items, off sculptures or knitted or crocheted items. And then you take that idea and you morph it into your own and add lots of your different touches so that it is different. But anyway, there's so many things I'm trying to do at the moment. I've ordered some notebooks or notepads with some Highland cows on them, so I'm just testing that out because Yarndale has really got me thinking about whether I could exhibit there, but I would need lots of other little items. I'm looking at tote bags as well, but that's quite an outlay of about £250 to try and order your first sort of 50, 60, 70 in. And do I buy a heat press and do it myself? Well, yes, yeah, you know, I can. I will make a couple of pounds more per tote bag, but is it worth it, kind of thing? It's quite a lot of time and effort to make sure I get it right. Anyway, so those things to think about. I haven't told you guys, I am officially trademark registered, so that's really good. Oh, my mum got me these. Thanks, Mum. These lovely little sheep earrings. I am officially trademarked registered now, so that if somebody tries to copy the name of my business or the logo or the style, I have a legal sort of stand to try and stop them. As I said to my patrons, I don't know what I'd do if that actually happened, but at least I have that trademark now. So that's my name, my logo and everything. So that's good. And for teaching and for other, you know, it protects my courses and things like that. I also have a new microphone that I'm going to try out. So hopefully you'll see me wearing a little microphone thing and we'll see if we can get better audio. So I have been doing lots of things over the past sort of 10 days. I haven't been doing nothing. Oh, I'm on smoothies every morning to give myself a bit of energy because I don't know about you. Sometimes if you have a piece of toast or whatever, you just feel a bit heavy in the morning. So I have lots of fruit. I've also procrastinated over making up the next lot of kits. I know as soon as I do them, I will be going down the post office quite often. But so with that in mind, I'm going to have to do my postage labels online on Etsy. I'm going to need to buy a thermal printer to print labels. So that's, you know, an outlay, learning how to do it. I do have a parcel drop-off place, which is not too far away. So there's, you know, once you start a business, that's great, but trying to develop it and make your life easier and things like that is it's a gradual process, isn't it? Oh, and the other good thing was Unity Shop paid me and it was slightly more than I was expecting. So that means I must have sold something in the meantime. So I will pop down there and look at stuff. But that's really reassuring for me to know that her paper keeping down there is spot on. Sorry, I've just had some smoothie again. But yeah, so I will try and I might put the pumpkins down there and a couple of other things. And I have the next craft fair on the 6th of November. So it's the next day and it's another smoothie. Yesterday I accomplished quite a bit. I made up 10 more kits. So I've restocked those in Etsy, which is good really because they'd been out of stock for a week. The boxes are good. Everything's good with the kits. I'm really happy with them. Then also I put together some stuff for Unity. So there's another 10 items in there. And I've got the list. Everything's priced up and it's got my number in because the shop, you have your own number in there. And then also I did a sign up just in case, because she said she would put one up, but just in case she hasn't. These items are delicate and are adult ornaments only. Please do not let children touch them. Thank you. So I think that's nice and polite. So I managed to do that. And then I also had 2 videos up, one on my dog channel, and then my glamorous pumpkins went up as well. And yeah, so I felt like I achieved quite a bit yesterday. I'm just starting a PDF that one of my patrons has designed. I will show you when I've done it. It's a sheep in a jumper. It's so cute. But yeah, that's what I'm starting to get on with today. And then just researching for my pumpkin cottage. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I am going into World of Wool this Friday. So today is Tuesday. No, today is Wednesday, the 12th. And on Friday, I'm going into World of Wool. Finally, at last, they let me go in and video it and just show you all the wools, because I think it's really interesting for you guys to see the amount of wools they have there. It's it's fantastic. I'm going in at 7:30 in the morning so that I don't catch any staff members, because none of their staff members would want to be in the video, and that's quite all right by me. So Friday is a busy day, and then I'm also going to a physio afterwards because my shoulder's been hurting quite a bit. I had the costochondritis, I think it is, where you hurt the muscles just here, and it started to flare up again. And I've got a lot of back shoulder pain anyway on this side, but I've just kind of ignored it. But once this started, I was like, right, so I'm going to try this physio, who's a lady, and she lives nearby, so that's really handy. So yeah, we have got quite a few things to get on with. I ordered off a lady on Facebook. Always a gamble, but you never know what you're going to get. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, look at them. Yeah, they need to be washed. They are gorgeous. So I ordered quite a few, as you can tell. Oh, she's vacuum packed that. Let me get my scissors. She just advertised, showed pictures, and I went for it. So, and this is a BFL Swaledale cross, I think. I'm not sure, but again, really nice. Oh, there's loads. I so need to do some work washing. Yep, it needs to be washed as well, but yeah, really good. Yeah, so here I am just washing it up. Lots of soaking, at least 3 washes, but it's coming up quite good. I am fairly pleased with it. You can never tell till it dries, really. This little guy has sold, so I am going to pack him up. He is going to one of my Patreons, who is so lovely. I'm really happy, you know, when they go to a good home. So I'm just going to check he's all looking good, and then I'm going to package him up. I will miss him though. He is lovely. But he's going to a very good home. So I'm just back from Unity. So he's okay. I've rescued him. I've taken him back because I really like him. I don't want him to get damaged. This is what I'm talking about. It's just... Anyway, I can rescue him. I'm going to keep him. He'll go to the craft fair. This one I was going to put down there, but I've decided against it. Yeah, I'm going to keep going until Christmas, and then I'm probably going to stop. She hasn't got my most favourite items or my most delicate items now. We'll just see. It's great to have somewhere to sell the smaller items, so that's good, but I can't keep doing that. So this wool has washed up really, really well. Really happy with it. I've dried it all out. This is the blue face leather, the BFL. So I am going to try and make a sheep with it. I need to start making money from my wool. Oh, sorry, that's the washing machine. So literally, a lot of people say, oh, you know, I can't get the proportions right. Just print out a picture and follow the skeleton of it. It's got a little bit of wiggling to do. I've just put floristry tape around it. It just helps the wool stick and keeps it all together. But yeah, look, it's just so easy. Just do it sort of a simple thing like that. So yeah, I'm going to try and make a fairly realistic sheep out of this. I could probably do 2 out of this. There is quite a lot in there, but yeah, it's come up really well. Morning Felters, another smoothie. I am enjoying them. So I got my World of Wool video up. That's going up today. I edited it, so it's all done. I just didn't want it to be boring. I didn't want people to be bored seeing all the wool, because I want to go in and show people how much is there, but I want them to still enjoy the video. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully I've achieved that, and hopefully Welder will like it as well. I bought some of these, which are cedar balls, because I always go on about lavender, but we were talking about it on Patreon, and cedar balls really do work as well. So, and they're not very much. I am changing my Amazon link, so I do Amazon affiliates, which is great, and I normally earn about £30 to £50 a month, which is fantastic, because once it's there I don't sort of do anything. So thank you very much if anyone's ever purchased anything there. But I'm changing it to a sort of, not a storefront, but a when you click on it there'll be sections and you can see, and I know it works for UK. I've just got to see if it works for American, for the US, for if you click on it over there. But it took me a while to sort of go through it and work it all out, but hopefully it works. And then the other thing I bought is the Collins Fungi Guide. I saw a lady on a studio vlog with it. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see how many mushrooms there are in there? And it's just really inspirational to sort of go through, because I want to felt some mushrooms at some point. But yeah, so, and it's a lovely sort of book, so really pleased with that. Excuse me. So today getting on with that, but I do have quite a few other things really. Oh yeah, so I did that. Yeah, that was the podcast I got on the other day. The baubles kit, I've got to film the video, so I'm going to do mainly videos for my kits, so I've got to do the video and get that ready, but I've sort of got to make up a kit for the video. So I've taken pictures of the baubles, so I'm all ready to order the stickers, and I'm going to do my pumpkin cottage, so, and breast cancer, that's in 6 days. I don't know if I've got the right pink. That's another worry for the breast cancer one, but I'll have a look at it. There's so much to do all the time, but it's all self-inflicted, so I can choose what to do and when. I don't have to do it all. Right, so let's do, I don't know what I'm going to do first. Does anyone else have this problem in the morning? I don't know what to do first. I'll enjoy my smoothie. So this chap is finished, kind of supposed to resemble that chap on the computer. He's got his ears and everything. So yeah, sort of happy with him. He's got, sorry it's really dark, he's got unusually swirly hooves. Because I just was having fun with the Fimo clay when I was doing it. Sorry about my fingers, I've lost my holder. So these have arrived. I'm fairly happy with them. They seem a bit darker than I thought. The actual picture, I mean the picture was fine on my phone, but anyway, they've arrived. So I'm going to be doing those over the next few days, and it is misty and foggy, so we're just going to go out for a wet, rainy walk. So I was going to try and be really clever and give you the names of those mushrooms in those clips, but I mean, look how many there is. How would you ever distinguish what mushroom is what? And how do you pick mushrooms and eat them and know that they're safe? That is some really weirdly shaped mushrooms. Look at these. Oops, there we go. Some really different ones, but yeah, obviously Serafina Fiber Art is going to do a mushroom video coming up, but it's just they're everywhere at the moment, so it's really inspirational. But yeah, some absolutely gorgeous mushrooms in here. Let's try and find the red ones. There we go, that's the red one that we all sort of know. Amarita muscaria, I think that's right. So, I've done a reel on that sheep, the one that I just showed you, and so we're trying a kind of experiment on good old Instagram, and I have put one of the most popular songs I could find on it to see if that pushes the reel, or is it to do with comments. You know, we just can't, I don't think people can work out the Instagram algorithm. Why do things do well and other things don't? Anyway, so here's my kit all made up, and this is a practice run, so I've got all the wools in it. It's a bit dark, there you go, so you can see that. And so I'm going to be doing a video on it, so I've got video to do next. I've just been trying to change my podcast wording because it all comes out a bit weird, so there's so many little things you have to keep tweaking. Next I'm going to be doing breast cancer, so we've got breast cancers for the whole of October, so I'm going to do a breast cancer fairy, and she's going to be holding some breast cancer ribbons, sort of like flowers, and the proceeds of that video is going to go towards breast cancer, obviously, and I'm going to sell her. I'll put her on Etsy, and her proceeds will go all towards it as well, just to sort of see if I can try and do a little bit. The World of Wool video went really well. I mean, it had over 1,000 views in the first day, so gosh, thank you everybody who watched it. I thought it would be good because people want to see all these wools and see inside and see what's there, so I'm really, really pleased. And as someone said, thank you World of Wool for letting me in at last, so it's really good. So I'm going to do the breast cancer fairy tomorrow, so that'll be exciting, but it's such a dark day. I've got the yellow light on. I'm going to go down and cook dinner. It's 5 o'clock now. But yeah, managed to do quite a lot of work today because my husband's been around, so that's really helped. But yeah, so breast cancer fairy tomorrow. So I'm just in the middle of doing my fairies, and these have arrived, and I have opened them because I was really excited about it. So let me show you properly. I ordered some notepads and I am so pleased with them. They're only little, and they've got my cow design on them on every page, but they're so cute. So I'm sort of just looking at other products, especially if I end up sort of going to Yarndale. So what I'm going to do is get some sort of cello containers for them. I've got some, but I think they're the wrong size, and then I need to sort of get a sticker with my details on it to be able to put on the back or on the top, on the front. I could do the round sticker there for Floofs by Philippa, and then a details sticker on the back. But yeah, I think they're so cute. The artwork came out really well. The next batch I'll probably try and do lines, and I might do to-do list, but you know, I'm not that technical with these things. But yeah, I am so pleased with them. I hope you like them. So just doing my fairy at the moment, halfway through it, but just to show you, I got these little cello covers. They are biodegradable for my notepads, and then I've put a little sticker on, and then I'm going to put a sticker with all my details on the back because there's nothing with my details on there. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased, and I think they look really good in that. But just to show you something I've got to display it all. So I think you can see it okay, but it's a little card display stand. It sort of folds flatter, and it just looks so much better for my cards, because before I had them just sort of packaged up like that. I wasn't able to sort of have them all out individually. But I think it's obvious that they're cards now, so really happy, and I just absolutely love having memo pads. I just think they look really sweet. But anyway, so this is all going to my next craft fair, and I'll list this item in the description below if you're interested. So the test run with the pink hair went okay, so I went for it, and I think my husband's a bit shocked, but my daughter really likes it. It'll fade out, goodness, it'll be gone in about 2 weeks. So I finished her, and I've just done the intro for her, but I'm really pleased with her. She's really sweet. So, and I'll pop her up on my Etsy shop, and hopefully somebody will purchase her over the next few weeks, and all the money will go towards breast cancer. There she is. She's really sweet. I quite enjoyed her actually. I might sort of do a couple more when I have time. But I just wanted to show you, I bought these 3 off eBay. Well, there's 1, 2, 3. So I got 3 of them for £5 each, which is really good. And I'm going to sort of I went on Joe Gardiner course, and we had some much smaller ones that were about that big. So I'm going to probably put some hairs on these for my craft fair. I think it'd be really good. But I might actually varnish them down a bit. I'm not sure, because they're quite sort of bright in this colour. I might sort of want them a bit darker, but I'm not going to do this one. He's not finished or anything. He's just a quick one I did, but I'm going to do a lot more slender ones, and they're going to go on the top like that. So they're really good. eBay vintage spindles, I think they are. Morning. So it's the 27th. I've just sold 2 more of these, my Highland cow kits. So I've got to take those down to the post office. I let the supply run out, and so at one point it was in 20 people's baskets, and then it all ran out, and I was a week it was out of stock, and I put it back on, and it's taken a while to build it back up to being in people's baskets, but now I think it's starting to sell again, so that's really good. Along with those spindles, I ordered this off eBay as well. It's a huge it's like how they used to run the cotton along in the mills, but it's really lovely. And again, I think it was about £10, and it's even got the actual cotton in there, and I'd imagine having sort of a leaping hair on it or something. Really nice. I ordered some smaller bags for my craft fair, for my cards, because these are the kind of things you don't think about. I finished this little guy, and I'm thinking of basically developing, he's looking a little bit weird, he's not brilliant, but developing a hair kit as well. So that'll be my 3rd kit, but I still am obviously got to do the 2nd kit. So yeah, keeping busy. And it's also good because if I do some hairs, they can go on those spindles ready for the craft fair, because it's about 9 days away, so still got time. And whilst I was just talking to you, someone has ordered my notebooks, the first person. So Deborah, thank you so much. I'll be posting those over to you in America. Really happy. So it's another gloomy day out there. It's the 29th, and yeah, I just wanted to have a chat with you. I've just been watching this lady called Katie Green, and she's got a YouTube channel, and she is, I think, primarily, well, she's an artist, a knitter, but yeah, she's got a lovely channel. But she was able to verbalize sort of lots of things that I sort of not struggle with, but it really shocks me how long it takes for me to do a project, like absolutely ages, and it just seems ridiculous that doing one kit would take me 2, 3, 4 weeks, but she seemed to verbalize it, and yeah, it's something that she suffers with, and she suffers from a lot of anxiety over telling people she's going to do something, and it not happening, whereas I just tell you about things, and then if they don't happen, they don't, because some things don't work out, you know. But yeah, she's really good, really lovely. She is really she's doing lots of mushrooms at the moment, and I think we're all quite mushroomy right now, because I bought this at where did we go? Peace Hall. I'm going to show you in the next video the visit to that. And then I've got this lovely design from Ellis Woolley, who I follow. And then I've got my mushroom book as well, and yeah, everything's quite mushroomy right now. I'm just really enjoying it, and I really want to sort of come out with some mushroomy things. But and she's got some beautiful, she does a knitted jumper with mushrooms on it, and a hat and a pair of socks. Not something that I'd ever want to get into, but she does some gorgeous illustrations alongside that too. And I'm waiting for her to update her Etsy shop as well, because I think she does them as stickers and washi tape and things like that. So, but yeah, it was just really good because she was able to put into words how I feel about doing projects and why do they take me so long, why do courses take me so long. Everything seems to take me so long, but it's also because this is not full time, this is definitely part-time, and I can't, you just can't do it all. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, I'd written it down, hang on. Yeah, it's something I talked to my patrons about as well. It's to do with Etsy. I know it's a bit boring if you haven't got an Etsy shop, but if you do, I think it's really interesting to check your conversion rate. Because that tells you how many people visit your shop and as to how many people actually buy an item, and that sort of proves if your conversion rate is sort of under, I don't know, 1% or even lower, then maybe just look at your pictures and your wording and things like that and just check, are you making things as appealing as possible? It's really simple to just even make your pictures lighter. If you take them on your phone and then you just go to your phone editing bit, and then you can make your pictures a bit lighter and brighter if you're worried about stuff like that. Because if you compare your pictures to everyone else's on a page, are yours sort of standing out a little bit, or are they, so long as they're not too dark, then people might be more inclined to look at your items. And then you can check your conversion rate. I mean, mine's 2% or just over. I look at it over the whole year, I don't look at it over the last month. So it's moderate, it's not really high, but I'm still happy enough with it. And then the other thing is I had to turn off my Etsy ads recently, which I did turn them off a while ago, and I don't understand why they got put back on. Maybe Etsy just slipped that in there. But if you're under the $10,000 or however much it is in pounds, I'm not sure, you can turn off Etsy ads, because basically Etsy are now charging, when you work out all the costs, I'm paying at least 15 to 16% per item, and then if you have offsite ads, that's another 15%, because they say, oh, offsite ads is only 15%. Yeah, that's on top of your 15%. But anyway, so I thought I'd just remind anyone with Etsy shops to, if they don't want to be part of the ads, great, turn it off. If you do, leave it on, because it could bring in sales, but then the commission starts to get really high. So I'm making a hair to go on one of my spindles over there, and I have bought some wax stuff, so we'll do that over the next day or so before I finish this vlog. So this is it's the body of a hair. Looks a bit boring at the moment. So I finished my beautiful sheep in a jumper bauble, which was from Bianca from Felt Club. I will link her in the description below. She does this as a PDF, and you can purchase it and make your own. It's so gorgeous, and in a variety of colours. They look really, really good, great for this time of year. And then this is from Miss Maude's Felted Floofs, which is Vicky, another of my Patreons. She did me a lovely letter and I got a little free gift. But what I had been after is this rainbow with the clouds, and it's a little hanging rainbow, but I wanted it as a prop for my photos, and she does a PDF for this. I will link that too. But I have been after this rainbow for ages, and I didn't have time to make it, and then she was putting it up for sale, so I said, oh, please, can I have it? So everything's made it to my board, so thank you so much, ladies. They are really, really good.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
So finished this chap, really happy with him. Forgot the whiskers, but put them on now. Did my Instagram without his whiskers, useless. But yeah, really happy with him, and he is going to go on the spindle, so you can see the spindle. So he's perfect size for it, really pleased. The spindles, I put the antique wax on, and then you sort of rub it off, or you buff it up, they call it, and it gives it a bit of a shine, and I think they look a lot better, a lot more sort of antique-y. I rescued this guy, so this was the one from Unity with his hair up in the air, so he came out just fine. I combed him over with the clover claw and didn't have to replace any wool, so really pleased that I can still sell him. Hair's still really pink. I'm going to dye it back, I think. It's just not fading. Made a barn owl, so really pleased with him as well. He's I've got legs to do and to finish this side, and he is going to go on one of these, but I think he's a bit small for it, so I'll just have to wait and see. I've been experimenting with some shorts. If you've seen any of my shorts, the first short I did got 7,500 views, fantastic. The next short I did got 100 views. It was just like such a contrast. You just cannot tell what the algorithm is going to do. So what have we got next month? So obviously I've got the craft fair, which is under a week now. I'm going to finish that second kit because I'm taking those with me, so it's kind of like putting me under a deadline. I have to finish it. I've got some more cards coming, so I'm just testing a few more designs. I have got to do the poppy kit, which is up there, and book reviews. I've got a book review video to come out, which I'm really looking forward to, because I've had quite a few videos on my channel. I don't want to put too many out at once, so it's kind of been a bit delayed, that one. I'm developing this t-shirt, this sweatshirt design as well, just making sure I'm really happy with it. It might go onto my website. I'm going to start selling more on my website itself, which is a Squarespace website, but I'm just a bit nervous about doing everything on there because taxes and postage and stuff like that, but I'll just have to get on with it and do it. But yeah, so it's Halloween today. Happy Halloween. It's the 31st, and we have done our pumpkins, and we're going to be putting out our decorations later on tonight. I do still enjoy trick-or-treaters calling, especially when they're the little ones, but I hope you have a wonderful month of felting, and a massive thank you for being here and for watching any of my videos, and an even bigger thank you to my patrons who support me on a monthly basis, and without them I just couldn't do this. So thank you so much, patrons. Have a great month, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.